everybody. I'm glad Katie picked an upbeat song for this day because it was such an awesome night, lighting the night last night. And kudos to you, Tiff. It was phenomenal.
Thanks, Mal. It was pretty cool. I mean, I think everybody came together. It was just such a beautiful night of unity. I mean, looking out my window today, it's so quiet, but last night it was lit up everywhere. I could look in pretty much any building downtown and see flashing lights, especially some of these beautiful big buildings.
Oh, yeah, and we're looking at Fiserv Forum. We just saw Miller Park, which they lit up for the night. There's the Gaslight building that had red and blue. I saw a little pink there, too. BMO was in on it. The old NML building was majestic and beautiful. I saw Milwaukee police. I was down there with my kids in the car at a safe distance, but it was so cool to see them loop around and around their building. Lights in individual places. The Mitchell Park domes.
Look at the domes.
Amazing. Amazing.
I mean, seriously. I mean, the Gaslight building was one of my favorites. I just thought it was so beautifully displayed, like you saw there.
There's a Tosa neighborhood.
Was cool. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
There's the Gaslight again. I love it. I'm so glad that you saw. That's my friend Kellen in the window. She sent me that. I love that you saw the Milwaukee police. I mean, that was just, there's the Pfister there. How beautiful was that? Soch downtown.
There's our on-air people. We got Steve Shamraz, Charles Benson, Carol Meekins, Shannon Sims there. They were all at home watching. This is from Oak Creek. Sharon posted that American flag all lit up, which is gorgeous. There's our boss, Greg. He never likes to be on TV. He lit up his face.
There's Greg.
That's a good face. And that's a cool story.
One. Yeah, so this is so cool. This is Lori Furman who sent me this photo. She's from Delafield, and she said she put candles in her windows, and she had not lit those candles since her mother passed. She stepped outside to take a picture from her phone, and this is what she caught. And she said, clearly the lights went up to heaven for hope. How beautiful is that?
That
Isn't
is
that cool?
so cool. That is so neat. I loved, and this is the Tosa neighborhood where our producer Katie lives, and Carol Barrowman is her neighbor, and they were out lighting the streets of Tosa last night with some neighborhood kids. And Katie got the sweetest text, I think it was from a neighbor today, where the child was talking about, we all were out and having fun and seeing each other, but not getting too close. Which was so cute.
Like I could play with my friends. Remember, he said it's like a play date.
Yeah.
Because I can't have play dates.
Yeah, it was so cute. I have to read an email that we got, Tiff, and I know you saw this today. I know it touched your heart. I want to share it with our viewers. This is from Sue Ehrlichman, and she said, Dear Tiffany and Molly, thank you so much for promoting Light the Night. Instead of driving home up 43 after second shift at St. Mary's, I took Lake Drive and most of the way to Mequon. I'm an RN from another hospital. She's helping out in a COVID-19 ICU there. Needless to say, she said she felt very sad after her 8-hour shift. She said, though, she was crying happy tears. She said it was so sweet because from Milwaukee to Shorewood to Whitefish Bay, Fox Point, Bayside, Mequon, people had decorated their homes and yards with white lights, a few colored lights, and even an American flag, which said to her, we are all in this together. The nursing staff in my facility, they're exceptional, positive, kind, and caring. She was super touched by a young nurse who was washing a comatose patient's eyes and face. So she has a big shout out to the heroes of the respiratory therapy, lab, and security, and even the OB department, who she said brought 2 laundry baskets full of snacks for them. I just thought that was a long email. I appreciate, the opportunity to read it because I just think that's incredible.
That is incredible. I mean, it's a testament to the frontline workers who are they're true heroes in all of this. And what a beautiful email. Thank you for sending it. I think it was like, just to see that this touched people in so many different ways. I think at the end of the day, it was one of the first times I didn't feel so alone, and it was beautiful.
Yeah, I think that what we saw last night, and there weren't a lot of people out on the streets. There weren't a lot of cars in the streets. There weren't people outside.
It was about being safer at home.
It was all being safer at home. But I think people, whether they were in a house, an apartment, a condo, wherever they were just flashing their light to signify, I'm in this with everybody who can see my light flashing. And I just thought it was an extraordinary sort of coming together, as everybody keeps saying.
It's so true. I mean, the Milwaukee police, as we saw there, it was so cool. That was all brought together by Detective Ball and Sergeant Cornejo, getting that all put together for them to do that display outside and through the streets. And I mean, everybody who came together, the domes, they actually saw us talking to Alex Lazary here on the show, and that's why that's how they heard.
Oh,
and
I didn't know
I think
that.
Yeah. So that's how they decided. Noel decided, like, hey, we're going to light up the domes after seeing that. And I just thought everybody, was talking to everybody in a way that was, bringing us together, like I said. And I just felt like, I mean, I was so excited for last night. I even shaved my legs,
There you are. I'm thinking of you alone in your apartment with your big ring light, and you're like, I gotta shave my legs for this big event.
It's a big night. We gotta feel like we're going out. We're all connecting. We're doing something together.
That's right.
It was a big deal.
You got a big night, you're gonna shave your legs.
Exactly. That's what we do. Put on pants.
I saw you throughout the day yesterday doing interviews, Tiff, and I know you worked all weekend on this. And I just wanted to thank you personally because you did something for this city that I think is going to be remembered for a very long time. And I just really appreciate your effort.
Thanks, Mal. I mean, it takes a village. Nobody can do something like that alone. It was, I mean, everybody who came together. I mean, I told you, Bob Monette from Mandel, he's the one who connected me with all of these business owners, and then obviously his residents. I mean, getting the word out, TMJ4 newscasts, all the radio stations that participated. I mean, the social media that every single person was posting and hashtagging. There's no way you can do it alone. It takes all of us coming together as a community and as one to truly, like we did, light the night together and shine brightly as one. It was, I mean, I thought it was incredible, and I'm so proud of being a part of Milwaukee.
Well, that's awesome, and I'm so glad you are part of Milwaukee. I'm proud of you too. So Thank you. And as our sound off question today, thanks, Tiff. On Facebook, we are asking you, what's the hardest part for you about social distancing? Giving you a little chance to do a shout out and talk about what makes this so hard.